So it is right now 2 in the morning, and transparently, I can't sleep. And why is that? Why can't I sleep? Let me just show you my phone. It's 2:30, 2:23 a.m. and I can't sleep. So I'm going to take my retainer out first and foremost. Take my retainer out, and I'm going to talk about my thoughts, what I'm thinking, and what I'm planning, and just everything that's going through my head right now, because I feel like these sort of honest videos are ones that tend to sort of resonate with people a little bit further, and you can sort of truly connect with the person on the other side, right? So how do I feel? I feel that I have so much potential and so much ambition, right? But it's just like channeling that, right? It's just like channeling that in the right place. I feel like I have so much energy, which I just here, there, everywhere. It's hard to like channel that in one direction and, really, really just compound. You see like these moguls online who are just like monsters, and they can just focus on one thing and just push that one thing for years and years and years, like right now where I'm at with my business, like I'm 3.5 years down the line, 3.5 years. I've not drank for 3.5 years, 4 years. Is it 4 years now? It'll be 4 years in September. It'll be 4 years in September. Right now it's June as of this video. To be honest with you, I've done mushrooms since I stopped drinking. I've smoked cigarettes. I mean, I even had a cigarette today. To be honest, it's not good. My gym was really good before, but I've sort of been lacking on my gym at the moment. I've just been so obsessed mentally with like my business and scaling, and really just trying to like push through to that next level, like in my journey, I've had ups and downs and different paths, and right now it's at a point where it's so chaotic that it's like, it's hard to know. It's like, it's hard to push, and just like with so much uncertainty, like I'm not saying that from a perspective where, my businesses are bad or anything like that. It's just that like, when you get to the point where, you've got like 40 staff working for you, bro, like the lawsuits, the people try to steal from you, bro. Like when you run an online business, mate, people will just try and steal from you. People will copy your business model. They will do anything, like anything you can't even imagine. Like people that you help as well. Like this is the crazy thing. It's like people that you help the most, they're the ones that betray you. And that's, they're the ones that it hurts the most, right? Because you put time and effort into, helping them get to where they are now. And they use that to turn it against you, which is crazy. And right now, we're with our solar company, for example, we are at 500k a month selling under another business's name, right? So we're getting a proportion of that 500k. Now, within the next 2 months, we are in the process of transitioning all of that into our own brand. yeah, so that we're selling in-house and we're collecting that 500K in-house each month. Now, that number is going to grow over this year based on the growth trajectory that we're on right now. We should be doing over $1 million a month by the end of the year. And I know people chuck these numbers around, but it's like, with this, it's the facts. You know, it's like the facts of what the matter, right? But the crazy thing about this business, right, is that like right now and for a very long time, we have been investing everything back into it. Like, I don't know where you're at in your journey, but to put it into perspective, like, we've gone bankrupt loads of times with this specific business. And it's like almost sometimes, like by the skin of our teeth, we would get, you know, another big invoice come through from a client. And it would go back up. Like, we're collecting good money. We're collecting like above 100, 150 grand a month, like into the bank. But it's because we're reinvesting all of it back into marketing, back into the team, back into everything like that, which is going to take us, you know, to the next level. But it's just it's just keeping it together, bro. Like, keep it together. Like, okay, when you're at the start of your journey, it's the same exact thing. I remember we were barely making any money for so long. And it's like, you really contemplate like whether you can make this work. Like, you know, just you contemplate everything, yeah, because it's like, you haven't proved it yet. You haven't proved it to yourself. You haven't proved it to the naysayers who said you can't do it. You know, you might even be keeping it a little bit quiet because like you want to, you know, secretly prove people wrong. That stage there where you feel that like uncertain, bro, like, just stick with it. Just stick with it. Just persevere. Just give into it. Just give into the process. Just think to yourself, right, I'm in this situation now. I want to get to here. To get to here, I need to make the sacrifice now to, you know, be a business owner. Even if you sound like an absolute imposter saying you're an agency owner or a business owner, just say, I'm an agency owner. Right, what does an agency owner do? Agency owner provides the services to clients. Okay, what sort of services to clients can I use? Then you look it up and, okay, I could provide this service and this service and this service. This company over here provides this service to you know, other companies, and they're an agency. This is their flagship service. And you just sort of develop from there, right? Like, you have to be, you just have to put yourself in that position and then learn, right? Commit and then learn. Don't do it the other way around. Don't plan to commit. Commit now and then decide later what you need to do. Right, I am an agency owner. I am a business owner. What's the next step? And I know it sounds crazy, yeah? But that's literally what I did. You know, and to think now, like, you know, some of you may be behind me in the journey, and you're probably looking at me now like thinking, fucking hell, 500K a month soda company, scaling to $1 million a month by the end of the year, guaranteed. You know, it's a lot to take on. I started off by selling leads to soda companies. I mean, we still sell leads to soda companies, but we learn how they work, and we became better than them at their own craft. And now we're taking over more of the chain. And we will be a top 5 soda company within the next 5 years in the UK. I know it sounds crazy to say, but we have developed that much knowledge just from pushing, right? Hard work, just pushing every day through the uncertainty. You just have to push through it. Bro, this whole time, 3.5 years, I felt uncertain. Bro, I felt sometimes more uncertain in recent times than I have ever have. Like, business really makes you question everything to its core. It's the best form of personal development. It really develops your character. You grow older so quick. I'm the oldest 23-year-old I know, genuinely. And maybe my business partner's beating me because he's 22 still. But he's going to be 23 this month. So, bro, it makes you question everything. Like, I think you really just have to surrender. Like, you literally have to surrender your ego. You have to surrender your ego and just give into the process, right? Like what I was referring to earlier in the video. Just accept that, okay, this could all go crashing down, this could all fucking go tits up, but I'm in it, yeah? I'm just gonna commit. And that, that's when things become easier, when you just do that, yeah? But it's all the uncertainty and the decision making in between that makes things harder. Most of the problems that you have in your life just live in your head. They're not actually real. I couldn't sleep tonight because it's just like so much energy I want to put out into the world, I just need more people to see me. I need more people to know who I am. I need more people to resonate with my message. Like, I know it sounds arrogant, but I just want to be fucking famous, bro. Like, I just want to be famous. I just want to be rich. I just want to be able to provide for my family. I just want to be that guy, Like, is that too much to ask? It's a big commitment, man. It's a big ask, Like, it's like, people don't see the years of struggle and uncertainty. The uncertainty is the worst part. It's like, okay, if you knew you had to graph for the next 10 years, but you're going to become a billionaire guaranteed, would you do it? Obviously. But it's the fucking uncertainty. It's like, the people you get into business with. It's the uncertainty around, like, are they putting in as much work as you? It's the, making money. It's the not making money. It's the court cases. It's the people who come inside of your business and become a parasite and start stealing from you and you can't get rid of them. True story, by the way. Happening right now. It's just things that are like, bro, like, why? Why is this horrible stuff happening to me? And why is it only happening to me? I mean, I don't know anyone else's story or what anyone else is going through, but I feel like this is pretty tough, the stuff that I'm going through. But perhaps everyone else goes through the exact same stuff, It's like the tough stuff that like really challenges you to the core. And I think that's really the key when it comes to getting to the next level in business. First of all, just stick with it. Just never give up. Yeah, that's the first thing first, and you will get through it. But beyond that, right, more into like how you actually deal with the situations. When something like, that challenges you comes up, it's usually because like these challenges, right, are the kinks in your armor or the holes in the bucket, yeah? So like, let's say you're trying to fill up a bucket, right? And the top of the bucket is your business succeeding. And you start filling up the bucket and you notice that there's holes and stuff's falling out and everything like that. You have to start plugging up those holes, yeah? You have to start plugging up those holes. Otherwise, the water's just going to drain out fully and you're just going to be, left with nothing. So you have to you have to start plugging the holes and you have to keep doing it, right? You have to keep doing it. And even when there's like holes all around the bucket and you just can't figure out how you're going to like continue to do this, and even if like, okay, maybe I'm filling up the wrong bucket here, like this is a perfect analogy. Like maybe I'm filling up the wrong bucket here. Like why am I filling up this bucket? It's got holes everywhere, and the thing is, you just have to keep filling the holes, yeah? Because the holes isn't the business. It's your weaknesses. Deep that. The holes in the bucket, right? It's not the business, it's your weaknesses. That hits deep. Because what that shows is that when you're filling up this bucket, covering the holes, all that sort of stuff, okay, let's say you go and start filling up another bucket, right? The metaphorical bucket. Those same holes will become exposed once you start filling up those buckets. What do I mean by that? I mean that your weaknesses right now are your weaknesses. They will inevitably be exposed in one way or another at some point. Or you could avoid them and never develop past that point of growth, right? Those holes, those issues, those weaknesses, they are there deliberately so that you can overcome them and get to the next level and permanently ascend beyond that level. Why do you think business owners who were rich go broke and then get rich again really quickly? It's because they have the fundamental armor, they have got the fundamental armor that has allowed them to ascend to that point, right? So all they need to do now is fill up the bucket, but the hole is already plugged, right? So the filling up the bucket is quicker, it just requires water or money, right? So they can just build on it. They know how to overcome, all of the minor issues, or they don't see them as issues. Usually it's about taking risk, and the more risk you can take, aka spending money or time, the faster you want to learn, the faster you're going to ascend. Now, I'm not saying gamble all your money away or something like that. That's, that's stupid. You don't want to be gambling your money away or doing anything like that, but it's not red or black. It's not red or black. It's going all in, trying to learn, not investing all of your money into something that can just, completely collapse everything, right? But it's persevering, shooting for the moon, taking calculated risk based on experience, just persevering. It's like the founder of Nike, yeah? His business went bankrupt because of something that happened. He could have just gone, you know what, right, clearly didn't work, we'll part ways, yeah? We'll part ways, deal with it, money's gone, let's just go on to the next venture, This venture, is sort of getting a bit tiring anyway, It's like the bucket situation. The bucket's fucked, let's go to a different bucket, fill up the different bucket. No, he didn't do that. What did he do? He went and found the resources he needed to stay afloat. Yeah? So going back to the bucket scenario, he found loads of people who had loads of water, and he was like, right, fill up this bucket, I'm going to continue plugging the holes. So he's like, fill up this bucket, filled up the bucket, plugged as many holes as he could, as quickly as he could with the additional resources. And he made it work, and Nike is now household name. One of the biggest household names there is. Nike's in every household, pretty much every household that there is. Perseverance is the key. Sticking through it, no matter how tough things get. Just stick with it. Make it work. Stay by your people.